Hi everyone, so you may or may not know, but I have been working my absolute hardest in my free time to get my greenhouse back up to the standard that it should be to grow things, basically. So I'm taking you on a little tour, not that it's very big, but I will show you what I've been doing. Here we have our glamorous assistant, Callum, opening up the door for us.
Fuck.
What did you just kick?
I'll think of that. Yeah.
Pick that up.
Yes, bro.
Anyway, so the tour of the greenhouse. So we started off with all these panels were broken and they kept breaking. So what I've done is basically replace them with this corrugated plastic that is actually insulated. I don't even know if you see that there, but it's got 2 layers on that. So it's really going to keep the heat in nicely. And there was a lot of broken panels in this. So as we just close the door there, you can see that we fixed some panels down. Oh, it stopped. Oh, still going. You can see we fixed some panels down there. You can also hear it echoing. We've put some new panels in at the top over there. And we have also fixed all the back walls here. Some with glass and some with the panelling and all here. And you can kind of probably hear it's echoing. So yeah, if you can see behind me, here are the panels. This is the window. And I've also done loads of digging. Got our helper there. So this here is really good soil at the moment because I basically dug it all up and planted in my spring onions. We've got some peppers growing in pots there. They're just in here. I need to build a little shelf for those. And all of the tomatoes here have been planted out as well. So they're looking really big and strong, which I'm really happy about. So the reason I had to dig out loads of the soil underneath is because it was a clay, and nothing really likes to grow in clay. It's very thick and sticky. Plants can't really absorb much nutrients from it. They can't absorb water because the clay is so dense. So what I did is I dug out probably about 1.5 feet. So I don't know, what's that, like 45 centimeters? Something like that. And dug it all out completely. I'm going to add pictures at the end of this, you can see. The base was then, the base underneath it was cardboard to try and put a bit of a gap between the earth and the fresh earth and the clay. And then I added lots of plant foliage that I chopped up and that was dying. And then I added a few logs because they'll biodegrade, because the logs are going to biodegrade over time and they'll be a really good long-term fertilizer. And then I finally added about 15-20 centimeters of compost from the compost heap because we had a huge compost heap. And so that's basically what this soil is here. So this here is all the compost, and on the very top is just a potting mix that I bought off Amazon. It's really quite good. And yeah, so then I planted out all of my tomatoes and they have grown ridiculously. That's the one from Christine's family, but they have grown ridiculously. I'm so proud of them. I'm really proud of all of my plants. I need to build a proper shelving to hang my seedlings or hold them up some way so they're not just sitting on the floor. Because as you can see, they're currently just all on the floor. The coriander here is doing amazing. I actually can't believe it. If I just move it out, you can see like it's actually massive now. That's like crazy how big that's gotten. And the basil as well is growing really strong. Chives as well are looking good. And yeah, so a lot of things are growing, which is because it is the growing season. And I'm really proud. It's been so much work, especially in the heat. But it's definitely paid off. Like, you can even feel it. Like, I'm in the greenhouse at the moment, and if I just open this door, open it somehow, you just walk out and you can instantly feel the difference in temperature. It's colder, and there's a breeze, and that is basically what the plants are being protected of now. So they're going to be really warm, and they're going to be protected from all the wind and any other kind of weathering. So I don't know if you can see, but here is the compost heap that basically has been completely demolished by me. We've still got a fair bit in there, which is quite good. I use some stuff from our compost bins as well. They're really good. We've had them for years, so they're really good to have those. And this here is just a load of wood chip mulch. I'm either going to use it as wood chip, or maybe use it, some of it to break down as compost. Here is part of the foliage that I buried like really underneath and deep into that big hole that I dug. That will, again, like the logs just break down over time, and it's going to add loads of nitrogen and other great fertilizing things back into the soil. So that's an update of the greenhouse. I will add pictures at the end of this so you can see all the work, the mud, sweat and tears, and I hope you like this little tour.